All right, here we go. All right, hopefully everybody's still there. Sorry about that technical difficulties. Hey guys, you don't have to know how to work all this stuff to make a lot of money. So, real quick here, let me make sure everybody's still on. Yep, everybody's still there. So, okay, so let me show you this really quick. And matter of fact, I'm going to move this over so that doesn't happen again. So give me 1 second here. Lanacia should be popping back on here in just a second. And then we'll get this thing started once again. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, there's Lanacia. All right, you there? You there, Lanacia?
I'm here now.
Okay, all right. Sorry about that, guys. So let me move back over here. And what I'm going to do, okay, I just changed my screen here. And again, apologize for that. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to show you really quick how to create a sales funnel. This is just one benefit of being a part of My Lead System Pro is sales funnels. You got to be able to do that, guys. It is so important in your business. Let me show you what I mean for those that don't know what a sales funnel is. Well, I'm going to log into my back office here real quick. I'm not going to go over a big explanation just yet. I'm going to go into the funnelizer here, and I know I'm kind of moving kind of fast because, again, I'm trying to run through this because you can learn a lot of it later because they've got training and everything. But check this out. Watch this, guys. It's actually pretty cool. So I'm going to log in here, and I'm going to create a sales funnel. So we're just going to say test. We're on this webinar, so we'll just call it test webinar and test webinar. Okay. And what happens here, I've got a lot of different templates that I can choose. Let's say, for example, I'm trying to promote my MLM that I'm a part of, and I want to be able to capture the leads first before I send my prospects to my opportunity that sells this or sells that or whatever, right? Because remember, most people don't really buy on their first exposure. Think about that. How many of you really, I'm sure there are some one-offs, but how many people do you know see an opportunity and say, I'm in, boom, pull out the credit card and sign up right then? On the very first exposure. No research. No, let me check this out when I get home. No, let me get on your webinar. No, let me do a 3-way phone call. How many people you know just say, oh, that's awesome, pull out my credit card, swipe, I'm in? Really, most people don't, guys. That's just how it is. So me knowing that as being an online marketer, so what I have to do first, knowing that, I've got to be able to get their name and their email first before they see the information. Why? Because if I know once they get to the website or information, they see the information, they're probably not going to join right then. They're probably not going to buy right then. That's fine, because it normally takes about anywhere between 5 to 7 exposures for people to even make a decision to say yes or no. It's going to take at least 5 to 7 exposures. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to capture their information in one of these capture pages, and then I'm going to send them automatic emails using my autoresponder just to let them know, hey, I'm here. So for example, if I wanted to create, let's say a lead capture page, let me find a video one. I like doing video ones. They engage better. So I'm going to use this template. We'll just say page 1. And you'll learn how to do all this stuff. It's simple, guys. You see if it's a few clicks here. I chose which one I wanted. I'm going to go here, and I'm actually going to create a quick sales funnel real quick. And here's my title. I'm going to change the title here. I'll just say this business is amazing. We'll just do that. And I can type whatever I want to put here, guys. If I want to put a certain video here, let's say I put this Gary Vee video there, and I can type my autoresponder right there, guys. And then if I want to change the background, I can put a background of me, or a picture of a skyline, city skyline, or whatever. I can change all this. I can edit all this information, and it kind of give you an idea. Let me just save this real quick, and then I'm gonna show you a preview. So when they go, this is what it would actually kind of look like. And if they click that, the video plays, and I can even set it up to where the video will actually autoplay. So let me kind of go back just to show you. I'm gonna click auto start right here, hit save, and then I'm gonna hit preview again, and then the video automatically plays, right? So then all I gotta do is make a video here, right? Make a video, tie my autoresponder to that as well, and boom. Now, before anybody sees my information, I can engage them in a video, and I got their email, at least their email on this one, and I can always follow up with those individuals, guys. Very, very important. Now, I know when we first started doing this strategy, guys, this was back in 2012 when we really started utilizing this type of strategy. And it really, really impacted our income because we've gotten so many emails just because we create capture pages. I have a rule. Matter of fact, let me come back because I want to make sure you guys understand this rule here. My rule is I don't send anybody to any of my information until they see me first. I use a lot of different funnels, a lot of different capture pages and everything. On most of them, it's typically going to have a video of me. I'm very, very, very meticulous about that, guys. I have to make sure that they see me first because I want to be able to get that connection with them. Because remember, nowadays people sponsor shop. They shop around for sponsors. So you want to make sure that you definitely do that. Now, that's one benefit, right, that you can actually have inside of My Lead System Pro here. And let me show you something else that's actually pretty cool. This is actually pretty cool here. Check this out. So if I go back here, and I check this out. Now, if I go back here, now here's how I get leads as well. So a lot of people saying, well, how do you get leads? Well, here's a cool thing about My Lead System Pro here is that these are all different types of free trainings that I can just offer people. I can just say, hey, here's a free training on Instagram. Hey, here's a free training on retargeting pixels on Facebook. Here's a free training on this. Here's a free training on that. So for example, if I go to, let's see, let me find one that I've used a lot. Here's the Instagram. Just go to the Instagram one here. Check this out. So let me see here. When I click on this one, I don't know if you guys, let me change my screen because I don't think you can see that pop up. Hold on one second. So let me change the screen so you can see the pop up as well. Want to make sure you see everything. All right, there. Okay, so if I go to this Instagram one here and I click on the little preview there, this little Instagram lead capture page pops up. It's actually a free training, a really good training about Instagram marketing. If you haven't seen it, you definitely need to check it out, especially if you're using Instagram in your business. This can definitely help, right? So all I do is when I'm promoting or sharing information or sharing value, all they have to do is click on that. They put their name, email address in, and then they'll actually see that actual training. I'm going to show you how I use this. And this is what it looks like. This is the page it looks like after they opt in. Let me show you real quick. I know I'm moving fast, but I'm just trying to give you the actual process of what happens when you market like this. So when they opt in, they can watch this 58-minute training about how they can generate more leads using Instagram for free, okay, from one of the top marketers online in regards of Instagram. That's Miss April Marie Tucker, okay, multi six-figure earner in a lot of different businesses, and she's basically built her entire empire mostly. She does a lot of different things, but mostly on Instagram, okay, and she goes over that video right here. So when people say, well, how do you get a lot of leads? Well, let me show you. Let me go to my Facebook page here. Let's see, I'm gonna show you exactly. So we're gonna do a little demonstration here. Okay, I'm on my Facebook page here. And this is these are, and you've probably seen me do some of these posts before. For example, how I would use it would be like this. Okay, so that's an Instagram training. Now remember, I've got a lot of choices that I can choose from. Okay, and I can even watch a lot of these trainings myself, which I actually have. I've actually watched a lot of these trainings because they've helped me personally and just different things that they've gone over in these trainings. And these are top trainings from people that are doing it, not somebody just putting something together. They're actually doing that method, okay, and getting the results from it. So I've got a lot of different ones I can choose from. So let me show you exactly how I would promote that one. Normally, I would, matter of fact, let me show you this really quick here. Let me see if they got deals in it. So for example, here on that Instagram here, if I scroll all the way over here to the side, they've got some free sales copy that I can use. So I can use this right here. You know, where's the one for Instagram? Let me see, there's some email swipe. There's some Twitter swipes as well. But I think most of these, let me see, for here, Instagram. Okay, admit it, blah, blah, blah. Instagram, okay, I'm gonna do this one. So we're gonna copy that whole thing, right? Now check this out. Paste it. That comes up on Facebook just like that, right? And they've already got copy that I can already use to promote. Okay, I'll admit it. I kind of shrugged off, shrugged off Instagram as a lead generation machine until I saw this marketer pulling in 150 plus new leads every single month with her Instagram strategy. So if you don't know what to say, just use this. But typically what I like to do is kind of make it put it in my own words as well. And you can leave this image here as well. But a lot of times what I like to do is take an image of me maybe looking at my computer, what have you, just to make it more personable, if that makes any sense. Okay. Let me give you an example. So what I would typically do, because I don't like it to look spammy, if that makes sense. Because a lot of people use those kind of images and different things that come up with your links that you use. And if your picture is in there, great. But for me, I'm always trying to go the next level to engage someone. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find me an image that I can throw in there that might make sense. Let's see here. I've got a lot of different images here, guys. So no pitching here. I'm just trying to show you what I'm doing here. Let me look here. Let me find something that I could probably use. Could probably use that one. Let's see. You find something. You know, I'll just probably use this one. Let's see what this one's about. Can't quite see it, but okay, that's kind of cool. Matter of fact, let me change my deal here because I don't want it to go live. I'm just showing you guys an example. So only me can see this, so I'm going to post it.
Hey, Steve, can you make that a tad bit bigger so they can read the text?
Yep. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Okay, how's that? So this is what it said. That's what that text said right there. Okay, I'll admit it. I kind of shrugged off Instagram as a lead generation machine until I saw this marketer pulling in 150 plus new leads every single month with Instagram, blah, 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 blah. There's the link there. So what happens when they see that link, there's my image there, right? And that's kind of cool because it just shows an expression, right? Shows excitement or whatever. When they click on that, that will actually take them to that actual link, right? And then they can opt in, boom, and actually watch that particular information or that video, okay? So I do a lot of that, especially in a lot of Facebook groups. A lot of you guys see me do this in a lot of groups. I do it like all the time, right? I use a lot of different types of softwares and different things that can post it up in groups. So I get leads all the time. I mean, every day. Somebody's opting in. And again, we've got something me and Ladacia put together that's going to take this, it's going to put it on steroids. So just hold your horses. We're going to show you, but I got to show you the basics first. Okay. Now, again, I've got a whole arsenal of value that I can give. And I had a conversation with a friend of mine before. I think it was yesterday. Kieran, I think you're actually watching it, so shout out to Kieran. He was asking me, he was like, how can I convert my leads that are coming in because of all the different value that I'm giving? Let me come back so you guys can see me explain this. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So the question was, okay, I'm getting leads because I'm giving value, I'm sharing training, so I'm building my fan base. So how do I convert those individuals into my business? I said, well, here's the thing. it's not just about converting them into your business. It's about building those relationships. Because if you help enough people and you're continuing, and you continue to help them with value, with training, with helping to get what they're looking for, to help get what they need, then every now and then when you want to offer something, a new opportunity that you just joined or whatever, you can, because you have that relationship. That's what it's all about. It's going back to the old way of marketing, is building relationships. Remember, before all this internet stuff, before Facebook and Google and Yahoo and all that, if you were in sales, typically if you wanted to build a big sales force, what did you have to do? You had to build a lot of relationships with people. You would go to networking events. You would go to the mall. You would go to Walmart. You would try to get information for everybody. If you're like a car dealer or whatever, you want to get information for everybody that came on the lot so you can always follow up with them. You want to build that relationship with them. That's exactly what this allows you to do. It's almost like when you go to a retail store. What a retail store is doing now. You ever notice that you go to certain retail stores and you get to the counter, you got your clothes or your shoes or whatever, and they say, hey, get on our list and we'll send you some coupons and everything, and you give them your email address and all that good stuff. Well, the reason why they're doing that is because they want to stay connected with you. Does that make sense? They know you might not buy every time you walk in the door. They know that you might not come into the store for the next 6 months or a year. But if they can keep sending you information over time, you eventually will, because maybe you didn't like that last sale, but they know if they keep sending you information, you're going to like one of those sales and you're going to come in and buy whatever it is that they're having a big sale about. Well, it's the same thing online. You got to build your fan base. You got to build those emails. It's not about, well, hey, Steve, I got several leads today. How can I bring them in my business? I said, well, you need to have a conversation with them, because maybe some of them are already in a business, but you don't know that because you're not building that relationship with them. Follow up with them. Give them a call. Send them an email, send them a text message. A lot of these campaigns here, guys, they have where it has the name, email, and phone number. Shoot them a text, say, hey, this is Steve. This is what I do a lot of times. When I get a lot of leads, sometimes I go in and I follow up with them. Automatically, my autoresponder is doing it for me. But sometimes I'll go in and I'll just shoot them a text. Hey, this is Steve. Hey, you opted in on my Instagram training by April Marie Tucker about a couple months back. I know it's some really good training. Did you have any questions about that training? Obviously, you're doing some type of business if you're trying to look for leads. So how's everything going? So I would, either send them an email like that or text them and give them that information just to see if they respond. Some of them don't respond. Guess what? Some of them do respond. I thought that was some really good training. I actually tried a few of those different strategies and actually working out really good, but I got a couple questions about whatever, or and then a lot of times when you've given people so much value, this has happened to me so many times, just because me and Lanacy give a lot of value and trainings a lot out there on the internet. People hit me up. Hey, Steve, what you up to, man? What you doing? I definitely want to work with you. What business are you promoting? How many of you guys had that happen to you before? Well, it's because we give a lot of value, so a lot of people want to connect with us. That's what this is all about, okay? Now, moving on real quick. I got my list here. And we'll take some time to answer some questions and everything as well. Moving on here, let me kind of go back to it really fast just to make sure we're actually making good time here, guys. So we're making good time. All right, so that's part of that. There's also some additional training here in the back office. If I go under marketing strategies, you see some additional information like getting leads fast. These are all trainings, Facebook marketing, like I can click on that. And then there's some even more specific beginner Facebook training. So for all you people that are like maybe kind of new to this whole Facebook marketing thing, you really need to look at this stuff. Straight up. I did several years ago. It's the reason why we're in the position we're in right now, because we got access to this information, watched it, learned it, and applied it. Okay, things like that. Because I know for us, it wasn't about learning all this stuff right then. Typically, when me and Lanacy first got started, I was all in this, all up in it. And also in video and YouTube marketing. These two right here. We didn't have like Facebook Live. There's some Facebook Live training and everything now, but we didn't have a lot of these different things. But I was in Facebook marketing and video marketing. Those were the two things that I focused on mainly. Those were my majors. if I'm going to college. I majored in Facebook marketing and video marketing. And then everything else was kind of a minor. A little bit of Instagram marketing every now and then, but mainly I focused on those two things there. And that's how we got there. That's how once we got into this stuff here, once we started applying what we learned in the back office of My Lead System Pro, when we started applying it, okay, 3 months later, quit my job. 6 months later, earned our first 6 figures online. In 6 months. From learning the stuff that they have in this back office. Ridiculous. Now, this is one of my favorite parts of this whole system right here. Let me show you. You go to training, and I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that, Lenase, or is that too small?
It's way too small.
All right, let me see if I can make that a little bit bigger for you guys. Let's see. All right. Okay. So if I go to training and then training library here, what we call the training vault, they've got every training, webinar, anything that they've delivered over the past, since 2008 is in here. Now, of course, you don't want to go to a lot of trainings way back in 2008, but they do multiple trainings every single day, pretty much. And they're all right here. As you can see, these are some of the latest ones here. Let me make that a little bit bigger so to stretch it out. Founders Call, Business Success Tips, Video Marketing Secrets by Mark Harbert, Social Media Leveraging Marketing with Bert Bledsoe, Snapchat Success. And look at the times on these trainings, guys. Look at this. Look at that stuff. These are detailed instructional videos from people that's killing it in their business using certain strategies. You know some of these names. How to connect like a boss like Keisha Bass. Okay? I'm telling you guys, hey, you better recognize. Some of y'all know that term, right? You know, you want to, success leaves clues. Okay? Now, that's a lot right there. And again, like when we first started, some of the first things that I was in, or if you look over here in the categories, because they have them all categorized, there's 56 different trainings specifically on Facebook marketing. So this is where I lived. So if I click on that, it's going to give me mostly Facebook marketing stuff. And look at the dates. A lot of these are relevant things. These aren't things that are like years old. I mean, you can go back years, of course, but this is all really good stuff. So there's Facebook marketing. Let me exit out of that. And then I know there's video marketing, and again, reason I'm talking about those two is because that's where I started. You might be like, well, hey, Steve, I'm really liking, Instagram. I do a lot on Instagram. That's where I'm at, or maybe, Steve, I want to know a little bit more about creating funnels. I know you're using some tool called the Funnelizer. How do you really utilize that? Well, hey, there's 20 trainings on the Funnelizer alone. Okay. Not saying that you got to just watch all of them, but you can always pick some information out of each one. Some little things, some little tips, some little whatever. Does that make sense? So I don't really memorize everything. I just take a little bit from this one. I'm going to take a little bit from that one. When I watch, I'm going to take a little bit from that and I'm going to apply it. See what happens. Once I master that, I'll come back, learn a little bit from that one, a little bit from that one. Does that make sense? That's how you do it. Some people come in the back office at MLSP and I'm like, man, I got to learn all this stuff. No, you don't have to learn all this stuff. It's available if you want to, but you don't have to learn all this stuff. Okay. That's one of my favorite plays. This vault, man, this is millions of dollars of information in here right here, right in front of you. Millions, even billions of dollars of information right there at your fingertips from people that are doing it, from names that you've heard of. Okay, guys, I'm telling you, this is where it's at. Then they have the MLSP campaigns really quick. As we continue here real quick, and I'm about to go to part 2. Here it comes. So it's right around the corner, guys. So part 2 here, MLSP campaigns. You can use this to actually refer others to My Lead System Pro. And MLSP is not a business opportunity. It is specifically training. That's why you really don't see a lot of stuff online about join MLSP to make and earn extra, earn money or whatever, other than maybe earning money in your existing business. However, we do have people that make 6-figure incomes in My Lead System Pro offering the trainings to their organizations and teams. Think about that. If you have an organization, for those right now that maybe have a team, if you got a group of people that are following you in business, how much money you think you can make if they all had access to this kind of stuff? Think about that. That's what I think about. I'm like, it's not about the people. You can have a whole bunch of people, but if they don't know what to do, well, we already know what happens. We've all been there before. When you have, maybe a nice group, you've brought in a lot of people, but nobody else can bring nobody in. Anybody been down that road before? You can bring some people in, but nobody else can bring nobody in. You're the only one recruiting. You don't want that. That's not going to help you get where you need to go. One way that LaNacy and I have been able to have a lot of success is because this is one thing that we offer a lot of people so they can have access 24/7 whenever they want. Because as you're building a business, you can't, somebody's up at 3, 4 in the morning and they're trying to figure out how to use Instagram. What are they going to do? Are they going to call me at 3 in the morning? Some of them try, but it's not going to work. But if they got access to this, all they got to do is actually come to the information themselves, say, hey, you know what? I didn't get a chance to check out that Instagram training that April Marie Tucker, she's like one of the leaders when it comes to Instagram marketing in our niche of home-based business. Let me watch that training she did. And if I want to get some more information, let me just run over here to the training library. Let me click here real fast. I know it's 3 in the morning, but I'm up because I'm fired up. Let me go to Instagram. They've got at least 10 trainings right here specifically just about Instagram and how you can really utilize that to really help you in your business. Does that make sense? That's what it's about, guys. And they got it all set up, guys. When you get back here, just go here, just click on start here, click on that, go through the steps there. It'll walk you through everything in terms of just getting started with it, in terms of learning how to utilize where everything is at. And trainings, I'm telling you guys, off the chain. That's what got us here. If it wasn't for this, we wouldn't be having this webinar right now. Real talk. So when that slide before, when I said from 2000 to 2012, we didn't really have any success. The reason why 2012 was the breakthrough, it was because we got access to this kind of information. From 1998 all the way to 2012, let me come back. From 1998, well, really 2000 is when we really started doing things online. So from 2000 to 2012, we were just spinning our wheels. And a lot of you are spinning your wheels. I'm just going to keep it real. And we've been there, so I can say it. So it's not being disrespectful because I've been there. And that's what you're doing. You're spinning your wheels. You're not getting access to training. You're not understanding how things work online. You're just so fired up about your business opportunity and thinking everybody's just going to join because it's the best product, best opportunity, best compensation plan. And that's not happening. You got to be able to do things so you can stretch out to where you can get constant flow of leads every single day you wake up. Sales every single day you wake up. I mean, that's what you want to do in business. It's about getting a connection to the right information. Knowledge is the new money. Knowledge, I would say, I said it on a webinar yesterday, knowledge, experience, and execution is the new money. Got to have knowledge. And if you apply the knowledge, it's going to give you experience. And if you keep doing it, executing on what you learn, amazing things can happen. So remember that. Knowledge, experience, and execution is the new money. Here's the knowledge. And if you notice, knowledge was first. You got to get the knowledge first before you can really execute. A lot of you guys are executing, but you don't have the knowledge, so you're not getting any results. That makes sense? So you got to change it up a little bit. So LaNacy, real quick, as we go to part 2, any questions?
The only question that I really had was this being recorded? And yes, it is being recorded. It is also streaming live on YouTube. So once this webinar is over, it'll automatically be available on Steve's YouTube channel. And I'll put that link in the chat as well too.
Exactly. Perfect. And so sorry for the little technical difficulty earlier. Look, we lost everybody, but looked like everybody came right back. So that's amazing. So hopefully, guys, that made sense. So if you ever wonder, well, why does Steve always talk about MLSP? That's why. Because I need something that I can actually share online to keep generating leads without me always having to create all the content for it. Does that make sense? You know, if you're a leader in your MLM business right now, or if you're building your organization, you're going to need training. And we're already busy, guys, you know, and I definitely encourage you to make different trainings. Like if you're in a, you know, MLM, make a, you know, getting started video, how to do this in your company or whatever, different things. But you can't make videos on everything. You're gonna make 10 videos about Instagram. What about video marketing? You're gonna do about 50 videos about Facebook marketing, how you can do all that. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm gonna leverage the leaders that are making all the money or a lot of the money in those niches, and I'm gonna share that information for people to, you know, to consume. So it frees me up from having to do a lot of that stuff. Does that make sense? So that's how we kind of utilize MLSP, and we really helped a lot of people. So keyword. So how have we been able to build some very successful groups in different businesses? Well, because we provide them with information so they can become successful, not just giving them lip service all day long. You know, they need tangible, tactical information that can help them with certain things. That's what we do, right? And because of that value, we continue to grow our fan base because people see us as training, so on and so forth. And that's really what it's all about. So, number 2, y'all ready? Okay. So hopefully you guys like that information. So real quick, I need to get some feedback. I want to make sure everybody is with me. If you're getting some value out of this so far, guys, just comment yes in the chat or whatever. If you're watching it on YouTube, appreciate it if you're thinking about it. But if you're actually in the actual webinar, you know, just say yes in the comments, just to kind of give me a little feedback. I know there's a little delay there as well, but just to let me know that you're actually getting some value from that. And we're going to move on to the second part of it. It's not going to be long like the last one, but you're going to love it. Okay. So
before you move to the next, to part 2, I did want to make a note of something. The one thing that people really need but don't have access to when they start doing some type of MLM, affiliate marketing, direct sales, you know, whatever it is, the one thing they don't have is training.
Nope.
They join, they're all excited, they don't know what to do. You know, the only thing they really, really know is, okay, I need to talk to a whole bunch of people. But what about the people who are shy and who are introverts that don't want to do all of that? They want to do it online. And the biggest thing for those type of people are they don't know where to get the information. They don't know, okay, well, I saw this on YouTube, you know, is this information that I see relevant? Is it not relevant? Is this going to work? Is it not going to work? You just don't know. And people are always searching and doing a YouTube search and trying to find some type of information that'll help them, you know, market online so they can market their business. And that's one good thing about MLSP. You have everything all in one place. You don't have to do anything. MLSP has everything for you. So if you want to learn Snapchat, if you want to learn Facebook, video marketing, whatever it is, they have it all right there for you. You don't have to go searching hours and sometimes days, weeks, and months on end trying to find that information.
That's right. That's right, guys. All in one spot. And that's easy. I like simple. Some people like things complicated. I just like to try to keep things simple. And, you know, if I can have everything in one spot, I'm good. I don't have to go here. I don't have to go all over the place. I just got everything in one spot, and it's all, you know, it's all set up and steps and everything. And all I got to do is watch, apply it, because it's not going to do anything for you. You still got to, you know, keyword guy. This is not going to do anything for you. It's going to provide everything. It's like going to school. You know, when you go to school and you get an F, it's because you didn't apply yourself. If other people getting A's and you got an F, it's because they gave you the information, gave you the tools. You know, you've had these conversations before, right? You know, if you've seen people have conversations like this, you still got to apply what you learn. You still got to do the homework. You still got to do what you got to do to get the results that you want. So real quick, I almost missed a few different slides here, and then we'll get to part 2 here real quick. This is going to go pretty fast. Let me change my screen really fast here. And let me go here. All right. So getting access to the inner circle, that's what MLSP is all about. As you can see, you know, we've kind of kicked it with a lot of different people, man, picking their brain. You know, Gary Vaynerchuk, of course, he's not in MLSP, but of course, we've learned a lot from him in terms of social media. Vince Reed, Brian Finale, the CEO, Mark Harbert, Don Hockman. Hear us, you know, this is at one of the speaker dinners. We spoke at an event last year, and this is the dinner we had after the event. It just gives you access to that. So, you know, and earning extra residual income, you know, is big. You know, some additional monies that we've made from MLSP is pretty cool, guys. I mean, it's education, right? 97% of people, listen, guys, if 97% of marketers out there online are struggling and don't know how to generate leads, and if you have a tool that can help them better themselves, understand how marketing works, use different tools that can help them get more leads in their MLM, affiliate, or whatever it is that they're doing, if you have a tool and that tool paid you a residual income of $100 a month per member, how much money could you make if 97% of people are struggling? Think about that. Okay, 97%. And we have the answer to a lot of those people that can help them because they don't have support. Somebody brought them in, they don't know how to market. How many of you guys been brought in by somebody that don't know how to market? Think about that. I know we have, right? So this is a tool that can help educate them. Nobody told us about MLSP. I found it on my own. And I said, man, this is exactly what I need because I don't know what in the world I'm doing because I feel like I know how to do this stuff. But obviously, the only way to kind of measure if things are working right is, are you making any money? And if you are not making any money, that is a measure of that you do not have the knowledge. The money is a great way to measure if you're doing what you're supposed to do in business. It's a great way. It's not everything, but it's a great way to measure if you're making money. Okay, that's just a screenshot from one of my checks that we've gotten. But by now, you should see the value in MLSP. Okay, and again, we're about to go to part 2 because I'm gonna show you this. I'm about to give you guys a bonus, guys. So just check this out. It's gonna be pretty cool. Now, to actually get started with My Lead System Pro, you can actually start with a 10-day test drive to check it out. I hate to call it a test drive. Just get it. Just do it. They didn't have this when we first started. I just got it. I'm like, they got all this training and all these tools. I need this because I'm spinning the wheels. Nothing's going to change 6 months from now. Where you going to be 6 months from now in your business? You going to be on stage at your next company convention? Or are you still going to be trying to figure out how to copy and paste a link into Facebook? Think about that, guys. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just keeping it real here. This is like I said, I'm just going to keep it real here. Where are you going to be 6 months from now? When we first started applying these strategies, over 6 figures in 6 months. 90 days, I quit my job. 90 days, Lanacia quit her job. We was like, deuces, I'm out. I'm done because I done figured it out. I done figured out how to make money in anything that we touch. Doesn't matter what it is. I don't care what the product is. It doesn't matter because I understand now what makes it work online. $10, $10 test, 10-day test drive, $149.97 a month thereafter. Change your life. It's like $5 a day. You got $5 a day to change your life? I mean, I guess that's a question really you don't need to answer, but I'm just keeping it real, guys. This is what changed us. This is what made the difference for us in our business. Okay. And again, there's a 30-day money back guarantee or whatever, but you know, they got all that stuff set and everything. But guys, I'm telling you, Get involved. I'm going to help you. I've got the training as well, and I've got the insight because we've done it. We've done it. So it doesn't matter what you're promoting. I've helped a lot of people that have gotten MLSP promoting all kinds of stuff. And the next thing you know, they're like, the #1 earner, or they walked across the stage because they got some kind of ring and they made $250,000 or whatever. I'm telling you guys, it happens. So start your test drive today. We got a special bonus offer for those that do. Let me come back. All right. So what I'm about to do now is go over part 2 really quick, and this is gonna be crazy. Okay. So let me show this here real quick, and I'll just leave that up. Lanacy and I have been working on something. Okay. And I've been using this strategy for a little while, and we came up with the idea, said, hey, if we can make a tool like this, I know we're using it, but if we can make it to where a lot of people that come into My Lead System Pro and become a mastery member, if they can use this, man, what would that do for their MLM business that they're promoting? What would that do for their affiliate? What would that do for whatever? How would that make them look online? Because one of the biggest issues when people start a business, they don't look like nobody. You just start, you're somebody, but you know what I mean? You don't look like a person of value online, right? You don't have a reputation, you don't have a fan base. And so a lot of times people don't want to join you, because you don't look like you're moving and shaking, right? And they do a sponsor shop, and they try to find somebody else that's kind of moving and shaking and maybe got this and got that videos and different things, and they join those other individuals. So we came up with a system that on day one is going to make you look like that person that's moving and shaking, that's making things happen, that's doing this, that's doing that, and it can definitely impact your business. So it's about the perception. And one thing I've learned about the internet is that perception is reality. If you look like you are a top marketer, people will believe you are a top marketer because of the value that you bring, and it looks like you give a lot of value. Does that make sense? That's what it's about. Okay, so let me show you what this looks like, guys. Real quick here. Let me pull this up. I'm gonna move this over onto another screen so I don't kill the webinar like I did before. All right, so the game is a concept that we actually started some months back, just really about the game of marketing, the game of how to generate leads. You know that term, everybody uses it in something, right? So I'm going to log into my back office of the game, and this is an actual bonus that we're actually going to be giving for everybody that starts with us tonight. Okay, if you do your 10-day test drive tonight, this is a bonus that I'm going to give you. Check this out. So when I log into it here, and this is one of my test accounts here. This is a test account that I actually created earlier today. It's going to give me a lot of different things here that I can do. But specifically, I want to show you my opportunity page link here. So when I click on that, okay, it's going to give me my link here. When I go to the actual page itself, give it a second. It's going to come up here. Let me pause this YouTube video here. There's Gary Vaynerchuk, one of my mentors, right? So I just kind of put him there. But you can here's the thing, you can put whatever video you want to put here, okay? Now, this is, you got your name up here, you got your email, and this is a system that we're giving everybody that starts with us tonight. You can put your name here, you can actually put your own text, and I'm gonna show you what this really does. I'm gonna kind of come back here. I want to scroll down a little bit. They click get started now, that'll go to whatever your opportunity sign up page is, whatever that is. If I scroll down, there's a lot of different videos here, okay? Company overview video. Here's my, another overview video. Just different things that you can use or different things that you can create. You can make your own videos and put them in these slots. How many of you guys got YouTube videos? Okay, some of you probably do. Well, wouldn't it be kind of cool if you can put a lot of your videos on one page, or maybe even use other people's videos and put them on page? Because maybe there's a company review video, maybe there's a company compensation video. What if there's you've got your own testimonial, maybe you got a testimonial about the product, Maybe you've got your own 30-day review about that particular product. So what I'm doing on this page is allowing me to brand myself. That makes sense? And I'm gonna show you some of the different aspects. So for example, let's say this was my product overview right here. Okay, this is my product overview video. I made a video and I did a testimony about using that particular product or service or whatever, and I put that video right here. If I click on that, it's going to come up to another page, right? And again, so just imagine this is just a the default video here, and I don't want to pull up my actual page because it's another BizOp, and I didn't want to pitch you guys anything or whatever, so I just did a default page. But of course, I can have whatever video here. So just imagine there's a video of me, doing a demonstration of my particular product that I promote, right? And guess what? They can actually get started in the business or buy or whatever link that you want to put. They can click that right here, okay? And they can go back to the home page, right? Give it a second here. And when they get back to the home page, let me pause this again here. And again, you can put whatever video. So maybe this is a video of you. Maybe this is a video of maybe your company presentation. Maybe your company has a video presentation. You want to put that video here, put that video here. And what this does, it gives you your prospects a one-stop shop to all the content about your business opportunity, because you know what? People don't like reading anything anymore. They like watching videos. So what we decided to do, we said, you know what? Let's make a video page with all the different videos that we usually promote or reference when we're marketing. Let's put them all on one page. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a lot of different videos. Say, for example, this is a company review video. And let's say this video was actually made by the company. You know how companies, they have there are different videos about the company, the CEO, and the history and everything. Well, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna download that video of that company's, whatever their video is, and I'm actually gonna download it, upload it into my editing software, and then I'm gonna record a little 30-minute to a minute introduction of me talking about what my prospect is about to see. So I would be like, hey, thanks for checking out my video about ABC company. What you're about to see here in the next 30 seconds is this video is going to go over all the details of what we're all about, the vision and everything. It's amazing information. Check out the information. And if you got any questions, definitely, let me know. Just give me a call. You can call me by calling, whatever. You can say whatever you want to say in the video, right? And then you put that video right here. And then you put your thumbnail on there. And so when they click on it, right? They click on it, then they're going to see your video, right? And then after about 30 seconds or a minute or however long your video was, your company overview video starts playing. But what it does, it instantly makes you look like a marketing expert or a successful distributor in your business. Because when somebody comes to your page and they're like, man, this guy's got a lot of video, compensation videos, why he joined the business, they can just sit here and watch your videos for the next hour, 2 hours. So when people ask me, well, how do I get a lot of signups without talking to people? It's so funny because when I do talk to them or if they call me or whatever, and one of the first things they say, man, you sound like you do on your videos. I just sat up all night last night watching all your videos and I just decided to sign up. So what this page does, it gives you the ability to brand yourself in front of your company. And if they want to go ahead and get more information about your company, they just click on Get Started Now. So if I click on this, I think I just put like a default link or whatever. Yeah, I just put Apple, just to pretend Apple's my business opportunity. The company Apple with, iPhones and all that. So that's what pops up, right? But again, you can put whatever link you want that will respond to that click on this button, right? And let's kind of look at a little bit more here. I've got my image. You can put your image here. Got my name, got my email, phone number, all my social media websites. They could even share my website here. Also, they got information. They want to get information about my #1 training resource. I wonder what that is, right? So, and I'm going to show you what that does here in a second. And then they got information about me. I got where I can actually type in a nice little bio. If they want to know a little bit more, if they can't read, they can click read more. If they can't see, of course, they can't see all of it. If your bio is a little long, it'll take them to a whole nother page where they can read your entire bio. Isn't that cool? Right? It's almost kind of like a blog without having to try to figure out all that code for a blog. Oh my God, right? Especially if you're new. This is all plug and play. And I'm gonna show you what I mean here in a second. If I go back to my home page as well, let's get out of the About Me. And this is what I'm using for my opportunity page. This isn't the one that I'm promoting, but I've got another one that has all my videos, and even has videos of other people on here as well. Because I could put any kind of YouTube video here, right? The whole thing is trying to make my prospect landing on this page see me as the expert, see me as the person that they need to connect with, right? So I've got my fan page right here as well. They can like my fan page, and they even got a live traffic feed there as well, kind of see who's coming on your page. So it's actually really cool, guys. And if you look up here, you got About My Business Opportunity, which we're on. You got my training resource, and there's the About Me section as well. You got your other social media links up here also. And this all can be edited. It's all instant. And I'm going to show you what it looks like here in a second. We were in the back office, but I'm going to show you how it works. But check this out. My #1 training resource. If I click this right here, watch this page. Check this out. This is pretty cool. Pause it. Hey, what's up? And so this is the best training. I can change that if I want to. You can put whatever you want there as well. Matter of fact, people can start your trial. And then here are all these default videos that are already here about specific trainings remember that page that had all those different trainings. Like, for example, here's one about the Facebook cheat sheet. They click on this. Let me pause that. This video here, these are default videos, but you can change these videos to whatever you want, right? But if they click on this here, it's actually going to take them, to that actual page where they can get that Facebook cheat sheet, this is another MLSP campaign, right? Matter of fact, I'm going to show you what that looks like here in a second. The one that I'm actually using, I'll show you that one. Give me a quick second and I'll show you. Maybe pause this. But again, it looks the same. Few minor differences. You got the webinar schedule for My Lead System Pro. You got all these different training videos. I've got a training video right here as well of me. You can put you can put your own training video there. And of course, all that information. Here's information about my business opportunity. They click on that. It's going to take them right back to the same page that I just left. Guys, this is powerful. Okay. Matter of fact, let me show you what mine looks like. I'm going to go to watchitstraining.com. And it's pretty cool, guys. I'm telling you, this is what sold me. Now check this out. This is the one that I'm actually using. This is one that's actually live. Okay. So they got this information here. This system allows me to crush any business I touch. There's a little training video that I have right there. And then look at these images. So I put different videos here versus the default videos, right? And they all lead. I'm all getting leads. Look at some of the counters. And I just started promoting this, I guess, about a week and a half ago. So I'm getting a lot of looks on those videos as well, and leads as well, okay, coming in. And they can even get more information about my business opportunity. So a lot of them are clicking on this and they're seeing information about my business opportunity. Guys, it's all about how you look. You got to look the part. You don't look the part, especially out the gate, it's going to be really, really hard. And a lot of it is creating videos. And so what we're going to be doing, anybody that, and you should see the, to the right of your page, you should see where you can actually start your $10 10-day test drive. And that will actually get you plugged in. Now, not to mention, if you look at Gary Vaynerchuk right here, one of my mentors, this is social media marketing guru. This guy knows his stuff when it comes to this social media marketing stuff. Oh my God. So if you are not following him, you definitely need to follow Gary Vaynerchuk. Look at these books here. In addition, we're going to be giving you this system. We're going to be doing something in addition to this as well. But real quick, let me show you the back office. So how do you put all those videos there? Like, for example, I can actually go to, I'm in the opportunity page section right here where it says add your videos. If I click this, it's going to open up a page, and all I have to do is put the video IDs of all those different YouTube videos. That's it. And what is a video ID for YouTube? Just to kind of give you an example, let me pull up pull up one here.
Hey, what's up?
If you look at this right up here at the top, I don't know if you guys can actually see this, but those last digits right there, that's a YouTube ID. But we've got video and everything, and I'll be helping you guys get everything set up. But this right here is, I'm getting so much engagement from it because, and we had already been using something, a different service that kind of did this already, but we just made our own, and we're giving it away for free for everybody that joins us in My Lead System Pro as an additional resource for them to move forward in their business. You got one for training. So what does this really, so what does this mean? If I'm promoting my MLM, somebody lands on this page. Okay, I've got a video talking about my MLM, my affiliate product, or whatever it is I'm promoting, right? Whatever video I want to put here. They come down here, there's additional videos and everything right here as well, right? That makes sense? They come down here and they check all that. Let me see, okay, let me just make sure I was still sharing information. They come down here, I see all this information as well, and they come over here on the right-hand side, they're checking everything out. They said, my #1 training resource. What do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna click on this as well. When they come here, they're like, man, this guy's got a lot of training stuff. I wanna connect with him or her. Does that make sense? Because it's not just about my business opportunity. I've got training as well. Does that make sense? That's the difference. So when a lot of people come to my opportunity page and then they land on my training page, they're like, wow, Steve, man, wow, this dude is serious. I need to connect with him, or I need to connect with her. That's what it's about. It's about perception. And so when people say, well, it's because they look like this or because they have that, well, I get it. Well, now you have the opportunity out of the gate to do the same thing. Now, of course, you get the system and everything. You still gotta, do the content and everything, but it's there without you trying to figure out code and all that good stuff. So, because I know a blog and everything, sometimes there's some things, some steps that you can do. You even have access to a blog in My Lead System Pro as well. They got steps for you to do that. And that can take a few days to get set up. Here, 15, 30 minutes, you're done. If you want to set it up in terms of the video content, you need to make the video content, but coming out of the gate, your training page is ready to go because it's going to look just like this. Let it come back up, pause it. It's going to look just like that. The default videos are right here, and your links and everything are already set for My Lead System Pro. So when people come here and they opt in, boom, you're getting that lead. Next thing you know, you have a lot of leads, and a lot of those leads can and will convert into sales for either My Lead System Pro and even your business opportunity, whatever it is you're promoting. That's what it's about, okay? Now, in addition to all that, let me come back here. In addition to all that, anybody starting tonight, we're giving you access to that tool, okay? And I'm gonna send you that Ask Gary Vee book, his first Ask Gary Vee book. This book is incredible. It's so much good information about social media and how you can take your game to a whole nother level from one of the leading experts when it comes to the game of marketing using Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and all that. This guy right here, okay? He knows this stuff. He's been on television and everything. So I'm going to send you this, right? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and send you this. Also going to give you access to that, tonight. You're going to get access to that tonight. So real quick, questions. We got any questions, Renacy?
Just one question was referring to, can you start with the MLSP University, or do you have to get mastery?
You're going to have to get mastery for this one simply because of some of the different tools and things that the page is actually connected to. I want you guys to have everything, because as a university member, you don't have access to Funnelizer, okay? You don't have access to the training vault. It's just a beginning type of thing. So can you start as a university? Yes, but you're not going to be able to utilize these type of resources without being a mastery member. Remember, you want to master this stuff. The main thing.
Also, too, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but one more thing about mastery versus university. If you're a university member, you won't get the $100 a month if you sign up another mastery member.
Exactly. So there's some limitations. There's some limitations there, and the people that we know that are really crushing it in their business that are part of MLSP, you know what they are? Mastery members. Were they doing that prior? No. But they saw this as a tool so that for them to get better. And the cool thing is that we have a lot of people that come in, become a mastery member, refer to other people, and they're already making a lot more money without even having to worry about the $150 $149 monthly fee, because they've got several people already connected. And that's the amazing thing about it. So you definitely want to become a mastery member. But again, get started just to get started. So if all you can do is just become a university member, you can always upgrade later, and that's fine. But the bonuses are for mastery members only. Okay, the bonuses are for mastery members only, mainly because you're going to need access to some of the things that I'm going to be training you on. You definitely want to have access to the training vault. You want access to all the different trainings. You don't want to be limited to certain things. But again, the reason why they give the $49, I know everybody's a little different or what have you. But again, that's why they give you the trial. So you got 10 days to go to work. 10 days, you can create a sales funnel. Within 10 days, you can generate a ton of leads. Within 10 days, you can generate some sales for your MLM using these tools. Does that make sense? So that's why I always tell people, I hate that they call it a test drive, because if you utilize it and put it to work, amazing things can happen. And it's basically up to you to put the effort, the hustle into it. That's going to help you make the income or whatever it is you're trying to do in business. So any other questions?
What about for the people that are currently already in MLSP?
For the people that are already currently in My Lead System Pro, we're actually working on something, so stay tuned. Hit either Lanacia up or myself, and we'll talk to you guys one-on-one what you can do. You don't have to switch teams or nothing like that, no. But we recognize some people would probably see this and already in My Lead System Pro that's maybe not a part of our personal inner circle within MLSP. And so we want to make sure we help you guys as well. So just definitely reach out to us, and we'll be able to help you guys, because you guys are already in the inner circle. You guys are already there. You guys are already doing big things and within the MLSP community. So we want to make sure that we can help you guys as well. So just reach out to either Lanacia and I, or on Facebook, and we'll talk to you guys on one-on-one, and through message or whatever, and help you guys with that as well. So just reach out to us. Any other questions?
The last question was, can you add Vimeo videos?
At the moment on this one, only YouTube. We might be doing some things. It's still kind of in beta. We're still putting a few different bells and whistles in the back office of this particular system, which is mostly going to be more for bonuses and things of that nature. So who knows what we might do. I know Lanacia, she's the person that coded and created the system itself. So who knows, we might make some some things available for the system in the future. But as of right now, it's only for YouTube. Okay, at least for now, it will be only for YouTube. Good questions, guys. Very good questions, by the way.
And that was it.
That was it?
Oh, one last thing. I'm sorry. This is available for anybody that's already on our team, that's a mastery member. You can get those bonuses. So we'll be reaching out to you so we can set up your information for you.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's very important. So for you guys that are already mastery members on our team, because some of you guys haven't seen this, and I know some of you guys are watching because I saw some of the names. So you guys get congratulations. You're going to get access to the system, those two websites, one for your opportunity and also the one for training. So combined, you're going to look like the marketing expert. Because you ever notice this, guys? People that make a lot of money online, the people that you follow, the ones that's like crushing it, like just like, wow. I mean, they made how much money last year? Those kind of people. They typically have what? An opportunity page and a training page, right? And it could be a blog or whatever, where they got all kind of training stuff and everything. So on day one, you're going to look just like them. If you want to do what the top people do, you got to use what the top people use. And you got to look like what they look like to help speed that process up a lot faster. And that's what this does. So you guys that are already connected with us, again, you'll get those 2 websites. And guess what? I'm going to send you a Gary Vee book just for being a part of the team. Any other questions? I'm looking myself here. Let me look. Was that it, Lanacia?
Yeah, that was it. Just the same one. How can current MLSP members get access? April. Just hit up either Steven and I on Facebook, and it's not available right now. We're working on something. We'll have something later, but right now it's just currently available to our people. But we're working on something for you guys, so just keep tight.
Yeah, hang on. We got you, because we knew that a lot of people that are already part of the MLSP community, especially if they watch one of our webinars or whatever, would be like, hey, I need that in my business, and so it just makes sense. I get it. So we're working on something also for you guys. So again, just reach out to us and we'll be able to take it from there. But for everybody else that is not a part of MLSP, you're hearing from other people that are already part of the community. Okay, they already understand the value. And so you're going to get, so let me look at this. Let me get this straight. I'm new to marketing, right? Let's just imagine I'm new to marketing. I'm just getting started, or maybe I've been around for a while and I have not had any major breakthroughs. I have not really done anything big online. So you mean to tell me that you're going to give me access to all this training stuff, okay? I can get, training from me, also training that I can give away. And I didn't even go over all the different things that you can give away. We just don't have the time. That's the reason why I kind of skipped a lot. There's still a whole lot of stuff, guys, that will blow your mind that we didn't go over just in the back office of MLSP, okay? We just didn't have the time. So you mean to tell me I'm gonna get access to all those tools, the funnelizer, the campaigns where I can give away trainings in exchange for people's emails and all those other different things, plus the branding system where I can get all my different videos and use different videos all on one page to put my image and all that good stuff, and have my bio and my Facebook fan page and everything all nice and neat on a really cool, clean page that has proven that will convert, and have a training page, opportunity page, and you're gonna throw me in a book as well from one of the top marketers online. Where do I sign? What else do you need other than hustle? Now, we can't help your hustle. We can't help you with your work ethic. Everybody's work ethic is a little bit different, but what we can do, we definitely can give you the tools and everything that you need. Because again, guys, like I said in that slide, from 2000 to 2012, when we first got into the game, we struggled online. And we didn't have any major results. We would join things like, man, we should be able to quit our job in the next 12 months. 12 months come and go. Still on my job. Never really made any money. Sound familiar? Probably sounds familiar, huh? Well, that was us. And I can say that because, raise my hand, that was us. We did that. We've been there until we made the decision to get access to the right conversations, access to the right tools, the resources and everything, and follow the right people that's making big money sitting in their PJs all day long at home without having to get out in the heat. We live here in Vegas, guys. It was 117 degrees yesterday. I don't know how hot it was today because I've been indoors all day. But yesterday it was 117. You think I'm about to get out here and go prospect? It's too hot. I'm going to stay here in the house and do everything that I've learned from what these guys have taught me, and we're going to crush anything that we touch. It doesn't matter what business that we do. And it's all because of what they've taught and the tools that they've given us that we decided to use. We decided to apply the knowledge. We decided to use the resources. And since we made that decision, we get everything that comes along with those decisions. Some people won't. Some people will look at this information and then they'll just leave. Oh, it's not for me. Great. And it's not there's other things out there. There's other, things on YouTube and everything, but it's all scattered all over the place, right? I like things in one place. where it's all relatable, all in one place that I can get all the information and move forward in our business. And that's what we've done. And we're going to continue to do it. It's our number one resource to get leads. If I want to get leads, matter of fact, if I would have made that post that I showed you guys on Facebook earlier, remember I showed you that we did the Instagram and I put my image, and the only reason I didn't want it to go live because I didn't really want to take the time to really say something or whatever, because normally I'll say something that I would say, right? And you can use that sales copy and everything, but I always encourage you, find a way to do it yourself. You know, if you're using those campaigns, you know, shorten it up a little bit, put it in your own words. That's what makes all the difference in the world. And we'll be doing some trainings like that, guys. I've got training already, even in the back office of this system, that can show you exactly, specifically how that works. A lot of you guys see my Back to the Basics training and everything. I go over a lot of that in that training as well. So we just didn't have a lot of time to go over all the details, but specifically I wanted to go over that system. And I'm going to be doing some different things. I got some other videos I got to shoot as well. And but again, the main thing about that branding page is that it brands you, makes you look like the number one expert. So when people land on that for your biz op, I told this to a friend of mine. He just joined another business, right? He's really excited about it, right? Fired up. And he did a video, and I think it was about a week ago. And his video is actually ranking really well on the front page of YouTube right now. And so he's all fired up. And I said, yeah, man, that's all you got to do. Just keep making videos, sharing your experiences, sharing what you're doing. Matter of fact, then I told him, I said, you know, we got this video page we're working on that, you know, so when you're driving traffic, so when you're talking about your website and your videos or whatever, or on your webinars or whatever, and you drive people to that page and they go to your page and they see all these different videos of you, dude, that just makes you look like the man because you got all your video. He's like, dude, and what do you think he did? Signed right up in My Lead System Pro. He said, man, I need that. I need that training because I'm bringing people on as well right now because I'm getting all this organic traffic because of my videos ranking on YouTube right now because I was just kind of first. And I need some training because I don't know a lot about Instagram. I don't know a lot about Facebook, but I heard about that and I told him what he needed to do. Boom, he came in right now. Right before the webinar, he texted me, hey, I just made a few more videos about to put them on my website. I'm telling you guys, it's all about perception. All about perception. So I'm fired up about that, guys. You know, so any questions, Lacey? I think we got any more? We're done.
The last question that I saw was, how soon will the books be sent out? I guess for people who want to take the test drive.
Oh, I'm sending them out. We're going to send out the books. When are we going to send out the books? After the test drive or what? You know what? I'm going to send out the books. If you start your test drive on this webinar, we're going to send out these books. We could probably do them tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? We'll get them out tomorrow because we'll have your information once you get set up, and I'll send them out, get your information, and we'll send them out. So you should get them probably, I guess, depending on the mail, later this week, some first part of next week, depending on how fast the mail delivers, depending on where you live in the country. We're in Vegas, so if you're on the East Coast, it might take about 4 or 5 days or so for you to get it. So sometime by the end of the week or the first part of next week. So all you got to do is just get started today, and that's how we gonna do it. You know, if you start your test drive, start utilizing the tools, I know you're going to love it. That's the main thing. So to reward that, we're giving you that and the book. And I don't know if you guys, some of you might already have this book. I've read a lot of this already. And, dude, I learned so much from this guy. I mean, we got a chance to meet Gary back in, when was that, March or April? We met him.
I think it was April.
Yeah, back in April, got a chance to meet him. My mentor. A lot of you guys probably already follow him on YouTube. If you don't know, make sure you follow Gary Vaynerchuk, okay? Good book, and this is his latest book. It came out in March, okay? Bestseller right now, and so we're going to be sending these out. So, and I got plenty. So all you got to do is just start your trial membership. So, and I've been getting a few emails, so congrats to a few of those people already. That have signed up. A few people already opted in. I have to pull up my other email because some of them are going to the other email. So congratulations, welcome. and we'll definitely be working with you as well to help you in whatever your business is. So that's what MLSP is all about. It's not about them. It's really not about your business. It's about you. You want to brand you. You need tools that can help brand you. Company websites are great, but I don't promote company websites. I don't. When people go to my company website, they're going to buy. They're going to join, typically. Why? Because I'm sending them to other pages, the video pages, and checking out other information before they get there. That's just how we do it, because I want to make that connection with them before they start. You know how it is. You ever get on the internet and then you look up and like, man, how did I get here? That's just how we are, guys. And so I've got to make a connection with them, and that's why I promote me. That's why my page. Remember that page I showed you? Let me show you. That's why my page looks like this. That's my training page. Now, my opportunity page looks the same. It's nothing but images of me, different graphics and stuff. And we've got some resources in the back office of the game system that shows you how and where you can use these different cool websites that can create these kind of cool little graphics on your pictures. Because I didn't make up this stuff. This is stuff from a template. I just went to a certain website and made it for me, just kind of make my pictures pop a little bit. So, but that's how I like to market. I like to market Steve Rachel and Lanacia Rachel. And then if they like what they see from the videos that I make, then they go and buy or click here and they check out the information on which will take them to my company website or where they can sign up or whatever it might be. That's when we do that. Does that make sense? Cool. All right. So any other questions, or is that it? We'll go ahead and wrap this thing up.
That was it.
All right, guys. Well, hey, I'm excited. Thanks for checking everything out. We will be having some fun with this system. I'm excited about it, and because I got some things I'm gonna be doing on my my opportunity page. I got a few videos to make, a few thumbnails to make. And I'm going to be driving some additional traffic to that one. And it works because it keeps people on the page. It's so funny when I've talked to people, because, again, we used to use a service that would provide this type of setup. And but it's kind of expensive, and it's a little difficult to kind of, to set up. And so when we say, well, hey, we'll kind of make something, like that ourselves. And that's what we did here. And we're just giving it away for people that join us. And I've been using it for a while, and it's so funny. I have conversations with people, and they say, "Yeah, I saw your page, man." And and they would ask me, "Well, how can I get something like that?" Or they'd be like, "Yeah, I watched all your videos on your page," and it just keeps the distractions, because like when people go to YouTube and they're done watching something on YouTube, how it comes up with all those other little videos, and I'm talking about when you go to YouTube and the video ends, and there's like a lot of different videos that pop up right there, and it's just too much distraction, So with this here, it doesn't do that. So when the video ends, the thumbnail of the video just pops right back up again. And so it just keeps everybody on the same page. So and that allows me to build that relationship with that prospect. Because when I have prospects come to my my opportunity page or even my training page, they go from one video to the next, whichever ones is, if they're interested in some of the other titles or whatever. But that's what they do. How do I know? Because I get the conversations after they join. And then they're asking me, well, how can I get, one of those pages and blah, 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 and this, that, and the other thing. And then some of them, you would get that service, and then they'd be like, I can't figure it out, whatever. I said, we need to make something where people can use that's pretty much plug and play, and that they can just start using day one. They don't have to figure out HTML code and all this other kind of stuff. They can just get started and start moving. And all they got to do is just focus on making the content, because you got to make the content. Content is king in marketing right now. And that's what it's about. And that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing some training. I'm going to have some additional training in the back office and everything, but we'll be helping you guys get everything set up, but it's all about just, all you really need is that and a YouTube account. That's really it. And I guess obviously most of you guys are on Facebook already. So if you don't have a fan page, I'll show you how to create a fan page so you can put that on your page. And it's really just that simple, guys. So that's one formula, and you'll see me marketing these pages. A lot of you probably have already seen me market this and probably didn't even know that's what it was. Well, that's what it is. And but the only addition to the training page was the opportunity page, because before we didn't have the opportunity page. We had a few suggestions, and we said, you know what, that makes sense. Let's make one for their opportunity. So they got an opportunity page and they got a training page. They're going to look like the man or the woman, you know, when they get started in their business, because they got information about their business and they got training for the people that get started with them. It's the best of both worlds, guys. I'm telling you, it's pretty exciting. So again, congratulations. I'm seeing emails coming through. Hey guys, congratulations. We'll be getting you set up with the system and with the book. So with that said, guys, I think we're done. Let's see. If let me see. If you are watching this replay, because some of you guys are going to check this out on the replay, and you want to get started, what you're going to need to do is if you want to go and get started in the MLSP so you can get get going in your business, just go to watchthistraining.com. Watchthistraining.com. Lanacy, can you type that into the chat as well so they can go back to that later? And we how you think we should do that? Should we extend that till around midnight? Those bonuses?
Yeah, let's do the midnight.
So it's like 7:48 here in Nevada. So I guess that's 9 o'clock our time. It's 12 midnight Eastern. So we'll do that. So if you go to watchthistraining.com, that will allow you to go ahead and get started with MLSP. It'll take you to my training page that I just showed you. Just click on where it says activate my trial membership. Click on that button, and then you'll just follow the prompts, opt in. And and then you'll see where you can go ahead and start your membership. $10. Once you do that, we're gonna send you the book, and we'll send you we'll send you some information so you can access the back office of the game website and pretty much go from there. And then what we'll probably do, well, not probably, Saturday coming up. Well, we'll be out of town, so maybe Sunday. Yeah, maybe Sunday, Lanacy, we'll do a little bit more detailed training on the game back office.
Yeah, that'd be good. Oh, yeah. And also for people who are already connected with us in MLSP, we're going to be sending you a book as well. So be on the lookout for the email. Yeah. So anybody that's basically connected with us right now, we're going to be hooking you guys up. I mean, I'm just trying to give you what we have. For me to help you, guys, it is so much easier. I don't even know how to say this. It is so much easier to coach, mentor, and help people when they got exactly what you have. It is so much easier. It is so difficult when you're trying to coach or help people and they don't have what you have. That is so difficult because it's like you gotta do something different. You gotta kind of cut a corner, or you gotta do something. You know what I mean? You gotta omit this because they don't have access to that. And you're like, man, well, how am I gonna? It is so much. Guys, thank you for those that are part of our group. It makes it so much easier that you have everything that we have, because then it just comes across a lot easier. So I'm excited. So we actually got to go out of town Friday and Saturday, but we'll be back Saturday after or Saturday evening sometime. So Sunday we'll do a training webinar. You guys will get the email. So everybody that's a part of our inner circle, and anybody that really has this system as well, for the people that we were talking about earlier. We'll do a training, and we'll put that replay in the back office as well, but we'll do a training and just to kind of give you guys a little insight if you got some questions. It's pretty self-explanatory. When you go into the back office, you'll see it's pretty self-explanatory, but, we recognize sometimes, people need a little additional instruction and everything. So we'll do a little follow-up training specific just on that system and really answer any questions. So it'd be like a training and a Q&A session. So if you got questions about the back office at MLSP or whatever, and we'll be able to answer those questions as well. So it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be pretty cool. So I'm excited. I'm excited, guys. Hey,
again, kudos for those that just got started. You guys are embarking on something cool. You know, we're gonna make you look like a champ. That's what it's about. And videos, I'm all about videos, so we're gonna show you how to do some pretty cool things when it comes to that. And we're gonna get your site free, especially for your MLM business or whatever it is that you're promoting. If you're in real estate or whatever, you can put different, videos of homes or whatever, because we train people on a lot of different, backgrounds. So it's not just MLM stuff. But it's a cool system, guys. I think it's a really good system, especially for somebody new, especially before you get your blog. With a blog, of course, you can do a lot of other different things as well. But this is something simple that anybody can set up and really help you look like that rock star marketer that you want to look like when you start marketing a business. So with that said, guys, I think we're going to call it a wrap. I'm done. It's been amazing. Apologize for the change up earlier, the little miss. I think I clicked the button and it kind of knocked me out or whatever. But we're back. Appreciate you guys hanging out, and we'll see you guys over the top. And we'll see you guys Sunday, and we'll send out some information to get on that webinar and everything. So just stay tuned for that. And so we'll be working a little bit tonight and just kind of connecting with everybody that's gotten started, and we'll go from there. So with that said, guys, have a great night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for connecting. And hopefully you guys got some value out of that. So have a good night, guys. We'll see you guys over the top. Peace out.